All right, I think we should start. I would like to first introduce our speaker today. His name is Sumit Kaushik, and he is a data science and business analytics expert. He has over 15 years of experience in the field of data science, analytics, and edtech in general. And currently, I mean, he has expertise in learning sciences as well. And currently, he is a manager at Grant Thornton. Grant Thornton, which is a professional service. It offers worldwide a range of solutions in consulting, assurance, tax, advisory services, with more than 73,000 people working across 100 countries. Grant Thornton Bharat works with dynamic organizations ranging from startups to large enterprises and public sector entities. It provides tailored support in areas like digital transformation, ESG, and risk consulting, human capital advisory, and financial strategy. So that is about Grant Thornton Bharat. And Sumit is, I think I'll hand it over to Sumit to take it forward from here.
Thanks. Thanks. And Thanks for sharing all the details. I think it's been a pleasure being here and, you know, working on this webinar. So basically, guys, my name is Sumit Kaushik. I'm actually working as a tech manager in Grant Thornton currently. I want to share a brief, agenda with you. One second, let's start this webinar. Can you please share, give me the host rights? One second. Deepa? Please,
Yeah, you should have it now.
okay, one second. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Deepa. Thank you. Sure. I hope, let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I think it's visible. I
It's
can see
visible.
it.
Okay. So today, what we're going to cover, guys, it's basically kind of a welcome introduction. We are welcoming you. Thanks for joining in this webinar, basically. And I'm going to talk about my journey so far in business analytics, how I started, what I did in my previous graduation and everything, right? Previous years and everything. So I'm going to give you a kind of a glimpse of that. Then we're going to talk about the what is the business analytics program is about, what is the career scope, what are the importance of skills, having the skills, what are the program highlights which we're going to be doing, and with from Grant Thornton, what kind of a program we are running, and what are the things we are covering in there, what it is, how it is different from the other courses which are running in around the online courses and everything. What makes this MBA program special is going to discuss all those things. Then I'm going to have a small dashboard I'm going to create in Power BI to give you a kind of a glimpse of how easy it is to actually use Power BI to do the analytics and everything, right? And then we're going to have a question and answer sessions with you guys to give you a chance to ask any queries you have regarding this course and everything. Okay. So my story, guys. I did my hotel management. I am a hotel management graduate. A lot of people, they don't know about my background and everything. A lot of people, they think that the people person who is actually working in analytics is from an engineering background and it's very tough and everything. It's not that. That is not the case. Basically, being from a hotel management background and then working as a professional chef, you can understand that anybody from any particular background can start their journey in analytics part. It's not necessary that you have to from an engineering background or something. So I started from a hotel management background, and I worked as a professional chef for 4 years, and I did my MBA. Right, I also did my MBA and did my MBA in finance and IT, and then moved into data engineering, data science side, where I learned the nuances of analytics and understood them, and then worked with multiple companies, multinational companies like British Petroleum, CVS Pharmacy in US, then coupons.com, about advertisement in Germany, with in analytics and data science projects. So that's the reason I have like around 15 years of experience in there. So it's not that if I could pivot to into business analytics, anybody can. I'm telling you frankly, it's not that difficult. A lot of people, they think that a lot of coding is required and and we won't be able to do it and everything. It's not the case. Absolutely not. It's just that you need to put some effort into there. It's very easy to understand if you actually put some effort into there, keep on practicing your assignments, which are being shared with you in each and every week and everything during this course. And so it will help you also, you know, make you understand. And practice makes perfect. That's what we're talking about, right? So it's not that going to be difficult for you guys. Definitely, you just have to put effort in there. Okay. Now, from a business analytics point of view, guys, why business analytics is the future? Eh, I think a lot of people are actually moving towards AI also, analytics also. I know you have been using Netflix, right? Swiggy to order your food, Netflix for watching the series and movies and everything, right? Amazon for ordering your dresses or any other product from the Amazon. So how do they actually recommend the products to you? Like in Netflix, if you see that, you will get to see a lot of movies which are quite similar to the ones which you actually have seen in the past few days or something. How do they do that? They actually see your history, right? They see your history. They look for the same pattern which is being followed by different users and start recommending you on top of it. How you're being, what series you have actually for the past few months or days you are looking at, what is actually enticing you to actually look into the Netflix, right? So what they do is basically they look the similar pattern for other participants as well, right? And they start recommending those different series to you. Amazon, it looks at your history, your what you call viewing history, your cart, basically your wish list, and how much time you are actually looking at a particular product on your screen. They analyze all those things, factors into consideration before they actually start recommending you and marketing the products in front of you, so that they keep pushing you to buy something. It's all analytics in there. Swiggy, when you order, you have seen their estimated time of arrival. It shows you 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes sometimes, right? It all analytics. It's all analytics. It's look at your location, right, where you are actually staying, and what is the traffic around that area. So it analyzes all the data which is being there for the previous history, using the previous data for the past few days or months or something. It and does analytics on all those things, and then they actually give you the estimate time of arrival, which is quite easy, right? So every single place, every single place, it's all analytics. It's all analysis of the data which the companies they are storing with themselves, from users like you and me, and using them to actually predicting the trends, predicting the new products or something in the market, right? So this is why business analytics is it's there in the past few years. It's still going to be here, and it's going to be there in the future as well. Things are going to be same. It's just that technology is going to change. AI is going to come in the it's actually taking place, taking care of a lot of things now, right? But if you do this course, you will get to know the nuances of business analytics using the different tools which are getting used in the industry, um, for the doing those kind of analysis and analytics, and how the AI is getting used for doing this analysis, right? So I think the career path and salaries which is going to be after this doing this course, it all depends on the kind of experience you have, and are you actually going to join as an entry person or a mid person or a senior person or something, or you actually transitioning from a junior role to senior role. A lot of people, they're actually looking for MBA course because they want to have promotion in the company, everything. So when they have that knowledge, because nowadays each and every person from a different background, maybe from finance background, marketing background, supply chain background, HR background, any particular background, they companies are looking for people who have dual domain kind of a thing, where tech is absolutely necessary, right? Even if you have finance background, you should have the tech knowledge so that you can actually go and promote in the company also, because they want a person who has the multi skills level in their company, right? So that's where the business analytics comes into picture. Now, what are the industries of hiring BA professional? Is the finance and banking, right? Finance and banking, you will see risk assessment. You will see the credit card frauds which are happening, the fraud detection, everything. I don't know how many of you have read about the income tax, uh, ITR, income tax profession. The income tax department has started using the AI and analytics in finding the fraud in the ITR filling in the forms. A lot of people, they were actually filing the fraud ticket, invoices and everything in their ITR when they're filing it. So they detected it and they sent an email to all those people so that they can rectify their ITR, and it saved a lot of money for the government as well. I think it was around 40,000. Can you imagine 40,000 people? They actually did a fraud of around 1,000 crore. So it's all getting used. How they actually identified it? Earlier, it was not possible, right? Earlier, they used to actually, they didn't even used to check. They used to find out 100 people only randomly, and they used to scrutinize those 100 people only, how they actually fill it. Now it's very easy. Every single detail is there with them. Everything is linked with Aadhaar and PAN card and everything. They just, what they need to do is just click on some, a particular mouse in a computer, and they will get all the details where the fraud is happening and everything. So it's quite easy now, all because of the business analytics part, right? Customer segmentation is one part in finance and banking, where companies are using segmenting the customer based on their um, spending, right? How much they're spending each and every month. Accordingly, they are actually, like you've seen, banks, they actually start giving the credit cards to the different customers based on their spending each and every month, right? uh, E-commerce and retail, as I mentioned about the Amazon, right? They're using it for improving the inventory and everything. They look at uh, your history and wish list and everything to recommend the product to you. Healthcare, healthcare patients outcome, your heart diseases, the diseases, they can actually cancer detection, and medicines. They are the BA analytics is getting used, and AI is getting used in the healthcare to detect the diseases and everything, right? And to help detect any particular cancer detection much more earlier than what it was possible earlier. So it's quite good now. Manufacturing and supply chain. Walmart is using for supply chain purposes in detecting the frauds in the supply chain cycle and everything. If there's an issue in a particular point of supply for the Walmart, they detect it right away rather than waiting for the entire month or so. Earlier, they used to take around 2 months to detect a particular issue with a particular point of supply chain. Now it's very easy for them. They detect in few seconds, few minutes or so. They get the information and then just take the action right away. Marketing and digital marketing campaign is happening. Customer behavior, we're analyzing the customer behavior. If you actually go to the website, this is all campaigning, right? When you actually go to the website of Facebook and everything, you will see a lot of marketing and sales pitches, and products are mentioning there. It's all about your how you're buying the products, right? And how you're looking at a particular product or something. So all those things are getting used to market the products to you, right? uh, then we have skills that employers actually want, right? What they're looking for is basically uh, Excel, Power BI, SQL. These are the tools which are very limited, right? Minimum which they require, but nowadays they want Python also. Python for doing the data analysis, right? To have some knowledge about machine learning. How do you train the model? How you actually train your model to do the predictions and everything, right? And generative AI, a lot of people, I think a lot of you might have used ChatGPT and everything, right? Please tell me if I'm if you have used, you can raise your hands and everything. I think a lot of people might have used ChatGPT and Gemini to write down emails, do the analysis and everything. So all those is part of generative AI, which we are also covering in our curriculum. So basically, the things which is being required from a analytics point of view, right? Plus, beyond that, our program is not just not limited to data analytics. It's beyond that as well, where we're going to cover a lot of other things also, like visualization, big data, and generative AI. How the models are getting trained, right? So that once you join a company or once you join industry, you have that knowledge, you have that skills with you, so that you're ready to work right away. You can crack your interviews if somebody asks you any particular question regarding generative AI or something. So these things are going to be covered in this particular program and everything, right? Why this MBA is different? Because we are, as a Grant Thornton Bharat, it's a consulting firm. It's a big firm. If you actually look at it, we have around more than 1 lakh uh, employees around the world. and we have been industry leader, right? And the kind of projects you're going to get is going to be real exposure, kind of real exposure to the consulting style case of work and one thing. You will solve actual company problems which are in present, right, in the case studies and everything. Moreover, we will learn different tools which are getting used around the world right now by the industries as well, because they are embracing uh, chat gpt also, AI tools and generative AI tools. Python is the main core of all those machine learning models and AI. So you will learn all those tools and which I'm going to be there, so that you are industry ready in that. Any questions so far, guys? Before, I think I covered a lot of things in the past 5 slides or something. I know, but any questions so far before we jump into creating us dashboard, which I want to show you? I know. How many of you have actually used Excel in your? You can write down or you can raise a hand. I think a lot of you might have used your Excel, right? And you have created a pivot table, then charts, and it takes a lot of time, and you have limitation also, right, to create the charts and everything in dashboard in Excel, right? So what I'm going to do is basically we have question and answers in here, right? Hello sir, may you provide the list of all the tools and skills that we require to become a professional highest paid business analyst? You can't hear me? Can you hear me or not?
You are audible, Sumit. Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. List of all the tools and skills that we require to become professional highest paid. See, highest paid, I can't say a highest paid. The thing is, see, it all depends on the kind of experience you have and the knowledge you gain. It's all about the practice, how much practice you're going to do while working. We are covering a lot of things in there. I'm telling you, the program which we have is basically have your Python basics, machine learning models, which you're going to look at, right? Which lot of courses they don't do during the analytics courses and everything. If you've seen, this is quite comprehensive course where we're covering machine learning models, deep learning, which is part of the AI and everything, and generative AI also, right? So the more you're going to practice, the more you're going to learn from there. You will definitely is going to help you to land a good job and going to help you in getting promotions also, right? And there's a sky is the limit, right? If you actually know have a good knowledge, sky is the limit amount in terms of the payment for this thing, because professions are not available as of now in terms of the experience people and the knowledge they have is very limited in terms of generative AI, machine learning models and everything. And there are a lot of jobs that are coming up for the data scientist and analyst role and everything, right? So definitely sky is the limit, right? Also, is this limiting also for those students who had already enrolled in MBA in business analytics? Maybe Deepa, you can answer that question.
Yes, I think this is the content of this webinar is such that it is also going to help people who's basically interested in business analytics would benefit from this webinar. So I'll
Yeah, Krish, tools and skills definitely you have. So tools is basically, see, currently, earlier what we used to have is basically the Excel, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, and Python, which is being required. R was also part of it, but the thing is now things have changed. Python has taken over the R as well, because you can do a lot of things using the Python, uh, and so R is getting used very in a very limited way, but Python is has started because Python is getting used in machine learning also, AI and other thing, to so Python is the main core now, along with your SQL, Power BI, Tableau, and Excel, right? On top of Python, you will learn your machine learning models, and everything is going to help you out in understanding how data analytics works, how data science works as well, and how AI is getting used in daily usage. Because now it's not just limited to data analytics; you have to understand the AI as well, which is going to be the main core requirement of the industry in the next, I would say, couple of years or so. I'm not interested in coding. Maybe I'm successful. Coding, see, you don't have to be a coder. I was not a coder. Definitely, I'm telling you, right? So it's very limited coding which is required, but you have to have some knowledge. It's very easy to do. It's not like C++, Java or something. Definitely not like that. I mean, it's going to be very much easier for you if you understand the basics of Python, which is then required for the machine learning AI purposes and data analysis purposes, EDA purposes. It is more than enough. You don't have to do the entire coding of Python to know about all those things. Absolutely. Sir, I'm a fresher. I didn't get any opportunities related to business analyst, but I'm studying in MBA and business analyst. How can I get the job or internship after that? See, if you do this course uh, with effort and everything, definitely you will get a job in internship, but you have to put effort. Like me, as I mentioned earlier, like my background was in from hotel management, right? I worked as a chef and then moved into MBA, right? So I did my MBA and then moved into this thing. So but you I put a lot of effort into learning all those things, so you have to also put your effort. If you put your effort, you learn all those things, definitely you will get a chance to get a job or an internship, definitely. Sir, is this online MBA worth or not MBA in data analyst? See, nowadays education is moving towards online, right? A lot of things are available online. People are learning a lot of things in there, right? You have certificates which are available and being shared by the companies, which help you in getting landing the job, right? I don't know if you have heard of something or not, but a lot of you people have heard about Zerodha and everything. Zerodha doesn't hire anybody from IIT and everything. They hire people from normal colleges, and they're doing well. So don't worry about the people are actually going to regular colleges or something like that. So the competition is quite equal for the regular colleges or online colleges and everything, right? So it's quite same. If you have the knowledge and the skills, there's not a limit. There's no limit on that. Companies are hiring people if they have the knowledge. Okay. I have 10 years of experience in animation industry. Now, what extra efforts I need to upskill myself in business analytics, tool wise, and others. So, see, animation industry. One second, guys. In the animation industry, see, animation industry is required, right? Because thing is, if you look at it, um, AI is using the animation also, right? So animation for gamifications and everything, for gamification in edtech industry, gamification getting used in doing the passing the trainings to different people in healthcare or in companies in yeah, you go to uh, a finance company or marketing company in campaigns and all those things, animations are getting used. But to use the animation, what kind of animation want you use and everything, you have to have knowledge about your analytics, what kind of a behavior the customer is looking at, right? Every customer has different behavior, every area has a different behavior, right? Maybe Haryana has a different behavior of uh, or maybe Kerala has a different behavior, customer behavior. So you have to understand the customer behavior before you actually do and create a campaign or create something animated, for them or something as per their behavior, right? So for that, you need to understand the analytics also. That is very important, right? Or you can actually reach out to the customer. They can understand the behavior of the customers before you can actually create on top of it. That is what is required in there, right? Are you providing a specific domain training? As domain training is not, it's more of a specific to business analytics, but we are going to cover few case studies specific to the domain also, so that you can relate to it. If you have a knowledge about finance, we have some case studies about the finance also, about supply chain also, right? So that's going to cover in there, right? uh, Tableau, Power BI, both are business leaders, right? Power BI is specific to Microsoft, Tableau is specific to Tableau marketing. We are covering both of them because they are both are marketing leaders. So if your company is using a Tableau, maybe it's better for you to learn both of them. Because if you go for an interview or something and the company is asking for a Tableau requirement, something you should have a. Is this that all the tools which are getting used, Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, and all those tools, they all data relation tools. It's just the nomenclature is different. Otherwise, it's more of a drag and drop in there, which I'm going to show you right away if I get a chance. Uh, how it works and everything, and it's all of the tools are getting used for the analysis purposes. So definitely, you you can go for any one of it. It's not an issue. Okay, which looks better, just go for it. um, if you are comfortable with Tableau, go for and learn much more deeper in Tableau. If you're more comfortable with Power BI, go and much more deeper into Power BI also. So I've done a BBA in HR, but now want to switch. Will it be beneficial for me to go for business analytics? I have no tech background. Absolutely, HR analytics is part of it, right? Companies are using HR. If you have the resume optimization, resume screening, and interviews and everything, they are actually moving towards AI and everything. So if you actually learn the analytic skills, you have higher chances of getting hired, and you have higher chances of getting promotion also in the companies, because companies will look for the people who have a tech knowledge. Once they're going to hire you, or once they're going to promote you in the next couple of years, definitely, for sure. Okay. Sir, I have sorry, where I was. Sir, I have learned advanced Excel. Is it helpful or not? Absolutely. If you have learned advanced Excel, it's going to help you out for this course also, because this course is going to be based on the Python, all this. You're going to use the Excel and everything, right? So definitely it's going to help. Advanced Excel is very much important. I'm telling you, each and every tool has its own benefit, right? In Excel, AI is getting added on. So Copilot is going to be added on, in the advanced Excel. So definitely it's going to help you out, because where you have to type the prompts and everything, you will get the charts and everything. So if you have a knowledge of advanced Excel, it's going to help you out. It's not that companies have phased out the Excel completely. If you have a knowledge, they still use the Excel and everything. So it's an added advantage also. Okay. Is this course specific for data analyst or business analyst? See, this course I would say is for both of them. So business analyst, when we talk about business analyst, see, business analytics, data analytics, uh, data science, AI, machine learning. These are all correlated with each other. Okay. What we are covering is, as I mentioned earlier, also we are covering the analytics part as well as the, little bit some more knowledge about the AI and data science as well. So what it happens is basically you're not just restricting yourself to data analytics only, because companies are looking beyond it now. They want to look at the technical knowledge you have. And I'm telling you very frankly, guys, it's easy if you actually put effort. I have done it myself. It's not that difficult. I'm not a coder itself. I'm not from a technical background and everything, right? So it's going to help you out. Every single person in my company as well, we are out. If you go to PwC, if you go to Ernst and Young, they are all uh, running different programs that related to technical part, so for their employees, so that they learn those courses for their promotions and everything. They're telling each and every person that please upskill yourself, right? So that, and if they're not upskilling themselves, they are letting them out. So you have to upskill yourself, and this is where this course comes in picture, where it will help you out in upskilling yourself, giving you an edge in the market. Okay. What are the difference between BA, DA, DS? Can a non-coding person can become absolutely non-coding person, but you have to have non-coding. You have to have some knowledge about Python. That's what I'm saying. That this course is going to provide you that knowledge about the Python, right? And how to train your models, how you can run your models, what are the factors which go into different models, parameters, and everything. So you understand the knowledge. You should have the knowledge about that, right? Then only you can become a data scientist. Data scientists do have the coding knowledge about Python. I'm not talking about C++, Java, and everything. And Python is very much different from C++ and Java. I'm telling you frankly. One more thing, you don't have to understand each and every or learn each and every part of Python. You have to understand Python, which has been required from a data science and analytics point of view. And that's what we are covering in this course. Okay. It's great to know that you come from a finance background, sir. I have shared a similar path, having completed CA, CMA, and have recently embarked on MBA in data science. And we got to blend finance with analytics, and your journey has really inspired me at the very well. It's great to know that you come from a background, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. How AI can help a business analyst? Which AI tools are used, can be used by? Absolutely. AI tools. See, there are a lot of. If you have heard, I don't know how many of you have actually seen the news nowadays. Everywhere we're talking about AI, right? There are a lot of companies who are working on OpenAI, right? OpenAI is working on the Meta. They have poached OpenAI uh, uh, engineers for creating super intelligence agents and everything, right? So they are working towards it in improving, and there's going to be more use of AI in the future. To understand how AI works and everything, you need to do this course to understand how models are getting trained, how generative AI works, how you can train your own models. Maybe you can get a chance, you can actually, after this course, you can have your own startup or something, right? You can do that. A lot of people are moving towards startups, starting their own, creating something of their own. Now, it's not the market of the traditional apps we used to have. Now AI is creating apps for you. AI is leading the market, right? For reaching there, you have to take this course so that you go and learn the nuances, basics of the Python, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, machine learning, and all those things. Once your base is ready, you can do much more beyond that, right? So for that thing, you have to take this course. You have to learn those from industry experts who are going to teach you. Okay. Uh, how can a non-coding BA can become a product manager in the future? Absolutely, absolutely. See, if you have a knowledge how things work, definitely you can become a product manager because you know how to make people work also, right? If you don't know how things are getting created, how are you going to guide them? If you know the nuances, if you know the basis and everything, you will sit on that position with your keeping your head high. Because in the projects, when you're working on project or something, you're creating a product, something, you need to guide them as well. That's what my expectation is, right? That's what I'm expecting. So you can guide them where you want to reach and everything. So that is what, if you have the knowledge, nobody can fool you, right? So that is very important. Okay, can a business analyst can get the job in Zerodha as a technical analyst? Absolutely. Business and if you analytics do and everything, you can go in a company, do they're doing the same thing, data analytics and everything, right? They're doing the analysis in there. They're using the AI and deep learning and all those things. So definitely, sir, I have done MBA already in HR. Can I do MBA again in business analytics? Absolutely. Dual MBA you can always do. There's nobody stopping you guys. Nobody stopping you. You can take another business analytics MBA. It's an add-on, and you can use that with your HR knowledge and apply for the job. What are the scopes of BA have? Will he need to become only give best non-coding future career? See, non-coding future, I cannot see. Non-coding is not going to be there. Coding will definitely go in the future for sure. But to give guidance, right? To give guidance to to understand how machine learning is working, and if it's making a mistake or something, you need to have the knowledge as well, right? You need to have a knowledge about Python and everything. So unless and until you don't understand these basics, you won't be able to guide anybody. You won't be able to uh, do any analysis properly. You can't predict anything because nowadays AI and machine learning, they're using those things, the models to actually predict for the prediction purpose and everything. So that is very much required. Okay, how's it? One second. I think we are going. There are a lot of questions. One second. Where I was. Yeah. How is the demand of business analytics? It's too much. Nowadays, it's too high. After AI has actually come into picture, if you have to have a knowledge, I'm telling you, in my company as well, in GTO as well, it's happening. We are training people to get knowledge about AI, ML, and all those things. So definitely you should have. I'm currently pursuing BBA honors. Should I consider MBA, BA? Absolutely, absolutely. You should consider. I think wherever you're getting a chance to do your business analytics course, analytics, and you should. And this is the best course because if you go to analytics, different courses and everything, you'll find it's being limited to 4 5 tools or something. Here we are actually teaching you beyond that. So that is the main plus area which is covering, right? I'm working as an analyst in reporting analytics using SQL and Excel in my day-to-day work. So what I have to do to grow and earn more in my career, and what is the perfect role I can? You can actually now have to absolutely start learning the Python, what we're doing in this course, right? Python, get the knowledge of Python, then move into machine learning, how it works, how models are getting trained, and all this, as I explained earlier, also, right? It's going to help you out definitely. Unless and until you don't understand, I'm telling you very frankly, when I started the career, I was just focusing on one particular tool or something. I had a knowledge of data visualization tool. Then I started taking knowledge about other tools. It actually only helped me when you actually move into data science and everything. You study from afar, it looks difficult. You look like that I don't have any coding background, I can't do it, it's very difficult and everything. No, it's not difficult. If you understand the basics, basics is very much important, right? When you know the basics and everything, you can do anything, right? Everything is getting built on top of it, right? If you know the basics, you can create things on top of it, right? And AI is also on top of it. It's not that you have to learn AI from the basic part or something. No, if you have your basic of Python, if you have the basic of your machine learning, if you have your basic of your deep learning, you're good to go because everything is getting built on top of it. Okay, so that knowledge you should have. Okay, I've done my BCom with banking finance. So is this course helpful? Absolutely. You don't know how much finance and banking are dependent on these things nowadays. They are using AI, they're using machine learning, and they're using data analytics to do the prediction. As I mentioned, right? I gave you an example regarding the uh, credit worthiness of a person, right? It all, now companies, they don't take time to do the background check and all those things. They have everything ready in place in front of them. They can just check your credit score. They will say how much you have spent, or in the last 1 year or 2 years or something. Accordingly, which credit card you're using, if it's worth for you, like how much you're earning and all those things. They can get all the details using the PAN card and everything, right? It's all about the analytics part, right? And they can recommend product on top of it, a better credit card maybe, or a better product or something by Amazon, as we mentioned. Amazon also do, they check your history, what kind of product you're buying, what kind of a wish list you have, and all those things, what kind of product you're looking at, and accordingly they actually uh, give you and market products in front of you. Okay. Uh, if MNCs are expecting much more than BA, then should you be go for masters and DS, not with MBA? No, that's what I'm saying. This business analytics course is covering both the aspects of data analytics and data science. You don't have to go and do data science specifically for that. This is the part. This is the best part, that it is covering both the things in there. Well, you will learn what has been required so far from a company point of view. It's already covering all those things. You don't have to go anywhere beyond this to to learn something which is not, which is specifically part of DS. No, it is specific part of data analyst. No, it is combination of both of this. This particular course has is combination of data analytics and data science, both of it. So it is, you don't have to go anywhere else. Take this course so that it will help you out. If you are from a finance background, marketing background, supply chain background, or any other background you have, analytics and data science is going to be core in the next couple 3 years also, right? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it is going to be part of. Even AI is going to come into picture. It's going to be part of it, because you have to guide the artificial intelligence also somewhere. If you have the knowledge, you can do it, and this course is going to help you out in there. Okay. For better opportunities, what type of role it will be? So basically, see, analytics is going to be part of your finance background also. So if you're going to say management accountant and everything, right, for accountancy purposes, is going to help you out also. Like, uh, let me give you an example. If you have a like financial report or something, right, financial report is there. If you have to find anomaly and everything in particular report or something, so how are you going to do that? Using the analytics part, using the AI, right? So it's only going to help you out. In our company, a lot of people who are as we are a accounting firm also, right, consulting firm, accounting tax and advisory also, it happens in our company, right? So a lot of CAs, they are doing the analytics course, right? They're doing the analytics course. They have moved into analytics also. It is helping them out to combine. It's a kind of a combination which we have, finance and analytics. It's helping them out in their day-to-day activities as well, because they have a lot of reports, they have a lot of auditing and a lot of other things to take care of, which is by having that knowledge, which they're able to do it, their day-to-day work activities and everything. So definitely, guys, if you have that opportunity, if you're going to take this course, it's going to help you out in your management accounting or opportunities as well. Okay. After completing the course, can we expect placement or job from your side? I can't comment on that. I think Kamal is the right person, my colleague, who is going to help you out with that information, or maybe you know, uh, he will take it. Maybe Kamal, if you have that answer or something.
Okay, guys. So we have a pool of organizations, right, whom we are working as of now, right? So I mean, for students who are performing exceptionally well with respect to the course, which is getting delivered, I'm sure, So internships, even the projects and placement will be taken care of. But yeah, that's not a commitment from our side. But yeah, since close to 8,000 organization currently GT is working with and delivering multiple projects, right? So there will be an option which probably which we can portray. So the answer is yes, but basis the performance.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So what's the point of learning coding when AI takes over everything? That is the point which actually comes into picture. If you look at it, if AI is taking over everything, but to guide the AI, you have to have the knowledge also. No? You can't be dependent on AI, because AI hallucinate as well. Right? It is not giving the right picture each and every time. Right? You have to have that knowledge so that you can actually guide. AI is going to support you, is not going to take over you. That's a problem. A lot of people are thinking that AI is going to take over everything, and the jobs are going to lose job and everything. That's what happened in 2000 as well. When, if you remember the Y2K, when internet came into picture, and there was a lot of chaos. We were thinking that is going to happen. It didn't happen that way, and that's the same thing is going to happen now. AI is going to help you out. Is going to support you, and accordingly, the job profiles are going to be made, right? There was a job profile which I actually just now saw, where um, it was written human machine engineer, something of that, human machine engineer. So it's a combination. They want that you should have a knowledge about the AI and machine learning, so that you can guide machine learning and AI also. What are you expecting? If there's a requirement from the client, how are you going to guide the AI if you don't understand the requirement which is being shared by the client, right? So that is very important also. If you have that knowledge, you can understand the requirement of the client, you can guide your models, you can make your models, and you can train the AI accordingly, and you can correct AI if it hallucinates in between, right? So that is very important. Okay. Uh, I joined this session late. Pardon. May you give details regarding your company and career courses or more? Definitely, we can give you. Give us 5 minutes. Let me cover all those questions, then we can get to give you idea on that. Currently working as an office assistant with experience in Excel-based reporting, seeking to transition into MIS executive role as a step towards my goal of becoming a business analyst. Absolutely. So Ratan, as I mentioned, right, this course is for all the people. It's not specific to a technical person. It's not specific to a non-technical person. All the people, as I mentioned, my background also is from a non-technical background. I moved to data science and data analytics roles and everything, right? I learned those. I just put a lot of effort in there. Also not from a technical background. I'm not from an engineering guy or something. I had a lot of break in between, right? It's like you can understand it, from hospitality background, then working as a chef, then did my MBA, then moving into your IT. But I never lost hope. I always worked upon myself. I always took it as a challenge. I put a lot of effort into it. And let me remind you that Python is not kind of a language which is difficult to understand like C++, Java or something. It's very easy to understand. Python, we are not going too much deep into it. We need to understand Python from a data science point of view, from a data analytics point of view, which is different, right? So once you understand from that point of view, it's easy to do all your models. You can learn, you can train your models, AI models and everything, right? You can understand what is happening behind it. Right now, a lot of people are using just ChatGPT and they don't know what is the background, right? What is the backend? What's happening at the backend? When you do this course, you all will understand what is happening at the backend, and then you can actually guide. And maybe you can open your own startup or something, create your own app, AI based app or something. And if you have the knowledge, you can guide it. You can hire technicians to work for you. But if you don't have the knowledge, you can't guide people. That is very important too, and you should have that nuance. You have the basic knowledge of all these tools and languages, so that you can work upon them and you can create something of your own, right? So I'm working as an e-commerce executive. Which MBA specialization best for me? I'm telling you, BA business analytics right now is the main focus area. Tech is required. If you have seen the news, everywhere nowadays it's the tech which is looking for people who have analytics knowledge and everything. So I would suggest that you go for it. Okay. Fees and duration of course, which tools are covered? As I mentioned, tools are already mentioned. Excel, SQL, Power BI, Tableau, and we are covering Python. In Python, we are actually covering machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI as well, right? So all those things are getting covered in there. You get more details, afterwards. Fees and duration, I think Deepa can guide you more than that. I don't have that background on that. On Deepa, maybe you can guide Krish on that particular piece of information.
Yes, I do not have that exactly right now, but Krish, if you could write to us at info@collegevidya.com, our counselors will be more than happy to help you out with it.
Sure. Can a specialization in business analytics help become a project manager? Yeah, of course. We do. I worked as a project manager as well. So I started as a analyst, then I worked as a team lead, then associate project manager, then project manager. Because project manager also needs to have they need to run the show, right? They're running the show, but to have that knowledge, if they have that knowledge, what do you call data science project manager or something? No. So project manager, if you want to manage a project, you should have that knowledge as well, right? So that your analyst is working. Are they working on the right direction? If the client is giving the requirement and everything, you should understand the requirement as well. You should have that clarity in your thought process. And how do you get that clarity in your thought process? When you have that knowledge as well. So you will understand the point of view of the client as per the requirement, and you can guide your team as well. So if you have that knowledge, you can have a better chances of surviving in the industry. You have a better chances of guiding your team as well. Okay. Is your course future ready, AI driven based? Absolutely, absolutely. It's future driven only. That's the reason I'm telling you. I actually told in the very beginning as well that it's not just limited to data analytics. We are covering generative AI as well, big data as well. We are covering deep learning, machine learning models, all those things we are covering in this course. So this is future ready, and you have the knowledge about AI as well, how they are training the models and everything. So it is future ready. Okay. Can you tell us more about the course curriculum and how many years the course is and is completely online and fees? All those, as I mentioned, Deepa mentioned also that these things you can write to Deepa at College Vidya, and they're going to share that information with you about the fees, years, and all those information with you. It's going to be completely online, guys, for sure.
Uh, yes, just wanted to highlight that the email ID is info@collegevidya.com, and not just for these questions, but if anybody has any doubts about the courses on College Vidya, you can write to us at info@collegevidya.com.
Any other question, guys? Can you tell me about the course curriculum? How many years is completely online? Okay, I have a commerce background. What career path will be open if I see? As I mentioned, my this also you have different analyst role also in available in there, right? In the if you actually go the entry level, it's going to be analyst and data associates role. Mid level is going to be data scientist, business intelligence expert, and everything. If you go to seniors, then head of analytics, chief data officers, and all those things. So these are the different roles. It all depends on the experience you have, guys, and uh, accordingly you will have your profile um, and salary as well. Okay. So are you a person who have you taken this course, or you the manager of this training company? See, I'm not a manager of a training company. I have been working in this industry for the past 15, 16 years. I've worked in multiple companies. I've worked with CVS Pharmacy in US. I've worked with Award of Advertisement in Germany. I have worked with Accenture, with Coupons.com, British Petroleum, and everything. Now I'm working with Grant Thornton as a tech manager in there. So I've worked in multiple projects, from a technical side and everything. Uh, I'm not a manager of a training company or so. I'm more from a tech side. So that's the reason I'm guiding you, and that's the reason they brought me here to give you guidance and to help you out with any questions you have regarding this course and how you can transition from a non-technical side, technical side, or something. So because from being from a non-technical background, I think in that I have been in that position earlier. So I'm in that position now that I can guide you, that you don't have to be afraid of anything. It's just that you have to put effort, um, and that is very much required from your side, guys. If you want to do well in this course, you have to put effort, and it's going to help you out. So is there any dashboard of any project which you are going to show us? Yeah, absolutely. I was actually planning to do it. See, uh, so what I was planning to do is basically to give you a small glimpse of how Power BI can be used to create a small dashboard. You know. How many of you have used Power BI? Can you raise your hand or something? Have you guys used Power BI? Sure, sure. So basically, let me show you how you can create a dashboard. A very simple dashboard. It's not that complicated. A very simple dashboard I'm creating in the 10 minutes. How you can actually do that. without any issue. Okay, this is the power. Just go to the blank, import data, go to desktop. Let me go to webinar, retail sales. This is the data I'm using. This is the retail data which I'm using, which has information about your sales representative, how much sales they have done, what was the target sales, how much they have done recently, how much units they have sold, and everything. Okay. Now I'm going to load this data. You will see that you have, this is the data which we have: date, what product they have sold, sales representative, what region they are in, and target sales, unit price, unit sold, and everything. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change its name. I'm going to change I'm going to do a little bit fast, but you can see that how quickly we can do. It's the sales data, right? This is the target sale. You can just rename it. Okay, sales representative is there. What I can do is I can go to the, I have to change the dates, because date is, it's showing as numerical value. I need to make it in the right format. So I just click on it and change it to date format. Change the date format, close it, apply. It's done. Very good. You can go to view. I'm just selecting a theme. I'm going to add a chart in here. Let me add a chart which is like, let's add a line chart in here. Increase its size. I want to see my sales by region. What I can do, go to region and my total sales. See, it is showing me the sales. What I can do is I can just make some changes, format it very easily. Size and style, go to background, keep it a little bit light, more color. Let me take it this color, more color into it. Go to very light color. This is done. And then let's close it. Title. Yeah, I want to do the title, which is like total sales by region. I don't want to do anything else. I want to keep it in the center. Okay, so just want to make it bold, center, done. And this is showing the sales, right? But what I want is basically I want to see the data label as well. It should show me the sales on top of it, right? I don't want to see the y-axis. I will just remove the values and the title because the values are already showing here. I don't want to see the x-axis as well. Let me remove it. Title. Now, nice. So what is showing me is total sales by region. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it and paste it, Control C and Control V. I'm going to bring in here, Control C and Control V. Let me just it, page view, fit to width. Let me take it on top. Okay. Control C and Control V. Nice. And now what I'm going to do is I want to click on it. I'll create a donut chart like this. In this, I want to see my stick chart, but don't want to see by region. I want to see by product. So let me just click my product, how much sale I'm doing. I'm just going to change the formatting, title, total sales by product. This is done. Let me use another key influencer. Key influencer, I want to see explained by region, product, and sales representative. So you can see this is a influence decomposition tree. I can see I want to see my total sales high value, right? High value by region. So it is showing me the product. In product, I have laptop is the highest sales and everything. I can again go back. I can say region. Which region has the north region has the highest sale and everything. I can see it in a decomposition tree in here. Now in here, I can change it to this thing. I can bring it target sales, right? So it is showing me. If you look at it, I can. It is showing me what is it? The target sales and how much sales have done. But let me remove the region. I want to see it by the sales representative. So how much sales they have done, what was the target, and everything information is available here. Okay. I can change the formatting of this title, total sales by sales wrap, and target sales by. Nice. Study. This is good. Now what I can do is I can add a text box on top of it. Okay, go to formatting. What I want is size and style. Go to background, color, background here. I can write in, I think 24, sales dashboard. Bold it, shorten it, and then just make it white so that it's visible on top. Or you can make it in black also, it's absolutely fine. Just here. Okay, so this is done. 1 second. And the side you can create a card. In card you can actually add all your KPIs. You can go to formatting, and what I want to see is basically background in this color, light color, and I want to see the layout has to be single column, and it just show you like this. Okay, what else I can do? I can create a slicer on top. I can just mention here, and I can put a slicer. Control Z, Control Z. I can click on here. I can put a slicer. I can put the region and go to formatting, slicer setting, tile. Selection is absolutely fine. Go to the background. Take the background as this one, and that's it. What you can do, go to like this and this, make it small. Done. So you can click on it, you click, it will show accordingly. You can remove. In 10 minutes, this is what we can do, right? It's very easy. It's very easy. You can remove it. I'll show you like this. So in 10 minutes, I did a Power BI dashboard on a small data set. Just to give you an understanding that it's very easy to do. All these tools are quite easy, and you can trust me on that. It's not that difficult if you actually just need to put effort into it, so that you can actually show. And you can use, and if you look at my chart, it's showing me how much sales I have done each and every region. I can take it to my management and I can show it to them that my north is the highest sale, and who is my, which is the highest sales from which product. Laptop is the one. Which sales representative has missed the target is the Alice. She has missed the target by 200,000. So I can go back and I can give this analysis back to my management so that they can take the insights and take action on top of it. Any questions, guys? Any question beyond that? Please ask. We are here to help you out. We are here to actually take questions from you. Digital marketing session, okay, with business analytics. What language will we learn? Can a person earn more than 10 crore per annum as BA? How much time and skills will it take to reach this salary? Is your course enough to see? We are talking about why we are focusing on the salary and this thing. We should be more focusing on, see, that's what I've said. Sky is the limit. If you have the knowledge, if you have the skills, if you actually get the experience and everything, you can start your own startup and everything. You can earn much more than that, right? But you should put effort into it, then only you can actually learn, right? What language will we learn while doing a business analytics course? Language Python is there, Excel, Power BI, Tableau, and I'm saying the tools which are actually using Python is a language, coding language which is being used. It's not that difficult. From a data science data analytics point of view, language is quite easy to use. You don't have to go too much deep into Python. We are already covering the course which been required from a data science point of view. We are going to cover those things in the Python course. Okay. Uh, which specialization to choose with the business analytics and data specialization? Data marketing, I don't know if the specialization we are actually doing it with the business analytics course in this particular MBA. Is it the case? I don't know. Maybe if you can write down to College Vidya to get you make to get more information on top of it. But I am not aware of if there's any specialization which is being running for digital marketing for this along with the business analytics in there. Do we get a degree or a certification after this? You can check with College Vidya, info at College Vidya. You can write down the email to them, guys. They can give you better understanding on all those queries you have regarding this thing. Any other questions? Anything else I can help you out with? I hope I have covered a lot of your queries. I hope everything I covered have cleared your doubts and everything. And if you still have any questions, something you can write down to info at College Vidya. They can reach out to us. They can actually write down to us, and we can help them out as and when required. It's not an issue. Was my screen visible or not when I was actually going through the Power BI?
It was, sir. It was.
Okay. Deepa, maybe from here you can actually.
Yes, should we wrap it up? I think it was a very insightful session. Thank you so much, sir, for that. Especially the demonstration on Power BI. As someone who had not used Power BI before, in my mind it was a very complex thing and a complex tool to use. But the simplicity with which you went through it in less than 10 minutes, the amount of work that you were able to create on Power BI was really interesting.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, let's wrap the session. I hope everybody learned a lot. I hope something to carry with them